Full moon ritual time. I use 3 of each. I always encourage everyone to use the herbs, the stones, and the oils that speak to you. These are my choices for today. For the Aries full moon, red candle, we're igniting passion. I'm releasing, it's a full moon. I have red paper, black pen. I'm going to write down my intentions for what I choose to release. Then I'll journal about it. Pull some cards to see what messages I receive. Before I begin, I cleanse the space with dragon's blood incense. Smoke cleanses the space. You can do what you choose. Before you start any ritual, make sure you spend some time getting calm, grounded, present, and intentional. I like to use my mala beads for that part. You can anoint or bless or whatever you want to call it, your candle in 2 ways. I'm going to do both today. 1, put the actual oil on my hands. Excuse that nail. I'm getting them done today. Put the oil on your hands and then pull out. I release. This is a full moon. We're released. We're touching the candle. I typically use 2 hands, but today I'm using the other hand to hold the camera. I like to do 3 swipes out, 1 for each oil. The other way is simply adding drops to the candle. I'm using an old candle because I know that this is going to be strong enough to handle any flame, and it's a great way to repurpose a candle that I actually purchased. You can see I added some oils to that candle. It's burnt all the way down, so I'm now going to repurpose this container for this ritual. Then add some stones and some herbs. Be gentle with the herbs. I'm actually going to take 1 piece of a stick of cinnamon and break it into 3, a pinch of alfalfa and Irish moss. This is what I was called to today, along with these stones will end up in here. Now I'll spend some time meditating and journaling about what I really want to release. This is an Aries full moon, so anything that's blocking me from being courageous and taking action for my own healing, really being motivated and being passionate, this is what I really want to get to the root of. And I will read, meditate, listen to some music, journal about it, and then really come up with 3 things that I want to release. That's where my 3 pieces of red paper come in. I like to use a really strong pen to write these down. Even encourage a Sharpie. Really get to the core of what you want to release under the full moon energy. Ended up moving to a Sharpie to actually write on these papers. I have folded each of them in an outward motion, in an outward way, so that I am letting it go, releasing under the moon. I like to write the date. I also write the cards that come up so I can reflect on this later. I'm releasing fear for sure. Light your flame, the easiest way for you. Spend some time really focusing on and even repeating what you're releasing as you throw it into your flame. You can light it and then throw it in there, or just throw it in there. This was the reason I chose such a safe container. Tarot time. Gonna light another incense as well. Pulled 7 cards. What does this spread say to you? I love that the High Priestess showed up first. And I even encourage you always to look at the major arcana cards, the Moon and the High Priestess. Also look at the association. For instance, this one, the High Priestess being first, and the Queen of Swords, who's also a High Priestess in her own right, being last, being next to the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords. This isn't really about going inwards. You already know the plan. Some things have been revealed to you where you've had to make some new adjustments and that's a good thing. These are new ideas, fresh ideas, because Mercury was retrograde, and that might have been disappointed. It might have been stressful, but get back to the plan, the original. Pentacles have plans and resources, and they move forward. Get rid of the fear, the anxiety that isn't even truly there. You have no reason. This is deceit. You're just you needed this information anyways. It's not as bad as you thought. Don't worry about that. The moon, which is Pisces energy, we're under a full moon right now, is thinking of in a delusional, in a magical way though as well. In a higher self way as well. And it's next to the high priestess. This is about your inner knowing, which you already knew coming into this thing, but Mercury went retrograde, and we had Mars and the Sun in negative aspects and energy, and so there was some adjustments that need to be made, and it felt stressful. It felt like, dang, I was blindsided with this information. But guess what? You needed this. This put you back on your throne, back into that high priestess mode, even if emotionally it feels like a lot. Get back to the plan with this new page, swords, new energy. That's what I got out of this. Garnet, ignite your passion. Let this bring passion to your life. New passion, renewed energy. It's time to transform. These are transformative stones. Malachite very much represents Aries energy. This is an Aries moon. So it's time to transform in our passions with our energy on what we really already knew, but I guess we're given a chance or testing maybe. And now that some things have been revealed to us, it's time to transform. And Mercury's now moving direct. All these planets are moving direct. It's time to reignite your passion. Then we got the sun and the cat. Keep your face to the sun and you'll never see the shadows. That sun, I love it under this fiery, passionate Aries moon energy. Also the cat, let's follow this spirit animal and embark on a profound journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery on how we're going to take this new information and transform and keep moving in our own passion and with what we truly know is our higher calling, our higher self. The moon also represents with that Pisces energy, a higher self. We needed to know this. We needed to find this out. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Be courageous. Take action. Move forward in your passion. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Now I'm going to journal about what I received from this message and this energy and this moon. I hope this video helped you guys. Happy full moon.